Hey everybody, and welcome to Igniskidd. Today we're taking a look at Speedroids in MasterDuel. I've been on an absolute tear with this deck, and since this channel is focused on Ignisters and Speedroids, it would be a waste for me to not show them to you here. First of all, before we get started here on the deck list that you see in front of you, if it's this what you came for, then feel free to copy it. Here's a quick card by card. We have 3 Droll, 1 Red Eye Dice, 1 Snowbell, 1 Malicious Magnet for going second, 2 Max C, 1 Mech Phantom Beast O-Line, 3 Marble Machine, 1 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit, Speedroid Terratop, Takatomborg, Dead and Daikaduk, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Carturbo, 1 Yanyan, 1 Double Yo-Yo, 1 Rubber Ramplane, 2 Hasty Horse, 3 Wind the Wind Channelers, 1 Raigeki, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Monster Reborn number 2 and Recycle in Speed Recovery, and 1 Emergency Teleport for either Ghost Ogre, if we want to interrupt our opponent on their turn, and him and Yan Yan if we want to extend our Synchro plays. The extra deck is 1 Hagoita, 1 Charge Warrior, 1 Juju. This we usually banish, but yeah, it's cool to have in here because can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, while we have 2 or more monsters in grave with the same type of attribute but different names. Essentially our entire deck is wind, so works in our favor. 1 Wind Pegasus at Ignister making an appearance. 2 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragons. We usually end on 2 of these pass, or 1 of these plus Shen Shen pass. 1 Kite Drake, because the opponent doesn't expect us to have a Dark Hole and Dark Ruler no more in 1 card as a Synchro monster. Battle Wasp Hammer the Conquering Bow as a banishing target or to go for game. Shen Shen to recycle our stuff from our banishment pile and interrupts the pesky combo decks they're playing on the ladder, like Tuners or Dragon Link. Or Eldritch for that matter, because if the Eldritch isn't in grave, then it isn't much of a threat. We have Clearwing Fast Dragon as a extra deck monster negate, and yeah, if it's destroyed, we can put it in our Pendulum Zone and easily get it back out. Leviathan Sea Dragon, because more recycling. 1 Christian Hulky Fireworks. Beware, our entire deck locks us into winds. With that, I mean Carturbo and Takatomborg. Where if you special summon out both of these before you make Hulky Fireworks, you will not be able to summon Hulky Fireworks and or activate its effect, because Carturbo locks you into the activated effects of only wind monsters this turn, and Takatomborg says we can't special summon anything except wind monsters. So if you want to go the Hulk Firebrax special summon out a tuner, in most cases Red Eye Dice or then Daikaduk, make it before you special summon out any of these 2. We don't want us to get locked into winds before we get into our Aurora Dawn. That is, if they had this crap, because usually 1 Terratop will make us our entire combo line. 2 Rubber Band Shooters for banishing and searching different Speedroids, and the normal summoning of Speedroids that we take to hand, which locks us into Synchros. So make your Link plays before then. But this is a Synchro deck, so Link isn't as important. And 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon to special out the O-Line or as a targeted removal. And it just gives us 3 level 3 tokens, which is great if we want to make Shen Shen with just 1 Reborn from Denden Daikaduk. So, now that we're over the quick list here, I can talk about more in-depth, and thank you all for watching my first video that I uploaded to this channel, which is my Ignister IRL deck profile. These are also playable here in MasterDuel because there aren't any like extra cards or so from I don't know, Grand Creators or yeah, in Speedroid's case Synchro Storm, which there's some support missing. But no threats, it works quite well, as I've been on a sort of spree since the start of the season with a pretty good running win streak, and going up against Tuners, Eldritch, and a bunch of other things in TGS animated streams. So yeah, you will also find me there most of the time just bashing my head against the wall. That is the different meta decks he plays. But yeah. Again, thank you for watching my first video. I will, at the end of this video, give you a quick card by card again for my Ignister video, which I've also repurposed into MasterDuel here. If it's that what you want to watch, I beg of you, just keep watching. We're gonna get some games in, and I'll explain my game plan that I have. So, if anybody of you watches a YouTube channel called Winter Kills, I've appropriated his list here into my personal playstyle. Keep in mind that this deck is extremely versatile, and you can, instead of Wind Pegasus, you can play a copy of Chambara if you'd like to go more aggressive. You can play Speed Lift if you want, or if you're in a situation where you mostly only have one tuner on the field. You can play the Battle Fader of the deck, or Scrap Iron Scarecrow of the deck, which is Triadize. You can banish it and negate a monster attack. And yeah, you can fiddle around with this list after you've played it a bit, then you'll know what works for you. You can put in a second emergency teleport, for all I care. You can put in, instead of the Nyanya, a second Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit for more interruption. It's really versatile, and you can play it the way you want, which is what this card game is all about anyways. So, yeah, let me show you now my current, well, win streak with this deck. There we go. We're currently at gold 5. I got bored after a while and went to bed because I played in the evening. Here's my match history. It's, yeah, this is a lot of wins. If you would agree, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Through the entirety of Silver, and the last season I had, this is probably a 16-game win streak. So this deck packs some heat, and we're about to show you why. Let's hop into a match, and I'll show you how I play this deck. There we go, match found, against Blank. Alright, here we go, Little God Dragon as our pet, and we're going first. If given the choice, go first. We do not want to see ourselves going second and have our plays interrupted massively. Because A, that sucks, and B, it's way harder to play the deck this way. And we opened up what I would say is a questionable hand. So, we have one Speedy Recovery in hand, one Mega Phantom Beast O-Lion, and one Takatombar plus a Max C. We will start out by normal summoning the O-Lion, because it's our tuner. And we're gonna lock ourselves into wins by special summoning out Takatomborg here. These two make 5, which we will make into a single copy of Hagoita. We bring out Hagoita here, and we activate O-Lion's effect. There we go. To special out a token. Now, we turn these two into a rubber band shooter. We want Hagoita engraved for here because for some reason MasterDuel has a bug where it doesn't recognize Takatomborg as a Speedroid. This is why we can't activate Speed Recovery. Yeah, it's MasterDuel thinks it isn't really working as intended always. So we activate Rubber Band here, and we go for a 3. What we want to get here is 2 level 3s. We want to banish JG here, or Juju, or whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna reveal a Terratop and a Den Daikoduke. There we go. Giving our opponent a random choice, and we get the Den Daikoduke. This is great because we can just special summon out Terratop from our grave, just like this. Here he comes. The boy, the best card in our deck. Alright, we activate Terratop to search for a Marble Machine. Or, I would search for a Marble Machine if our hand was any better. We can't special summon out anything like other related, so we will be getting ourselves a Card Turbo or something else that we can make Crystal Wing with here. Or we can just get Double Yo-Yo and get Takatomborg back. But apparently on the first turn it never recognizes Takatomborg as a, well, Speedroid. So we're getting Card Turbo here, off of this. We activate the Rubber Band Man and shoot out our Daikoduke. This gets us Hagoita back to the field, Because if we control a Speedroid tuner, we can just recycle it from our grave. Which is, in my humble opinion, very good. We will make Crystal Wing here. There we go. And then also, as you can see, we have Den and Daikaduk in grave here, and we could special summon out another tuner. Which we will do, but first, we will special summon out Card Turbo. We're trying to draw into more interruptions at this point, because it's all we can do. We'll make a Charge Warrior. Charge Warrior allows us to draw a card when summoned. So, here he comes. Gives us a draw, and it's also a good bait for any Ash Blossoms the enemy might have. And here we go, Drone Lockbird. Don't Drone Lockbird your own Max C. This is important. And now we activate Den Daikaduk in grave. We get out our Card Turbo again. There he comes. And we go into Virtual World Beast Shenshen, or Virtual QB, or whatever you want to call it, in defense, because if he has a Lightning Storm, then we're probably, yeah, well, I wouldn't say fucked, but yeah, we're 10 minutes into video, I can swear now. No, we would be pretty much pooped. We have an Ash Blossom, a Drone Lockbird, and Maxi, 3 interruptions, 4 interruptions with Crystal Wing for a monster effect negate. This is the best board we can make with such a crappy hand opening. It's all off the back of Terratop, which is the probably best card in our deck. Aside from Den Daikaduk to recycle everything. Next turn when we attack with Shenshen, we can activate it, get back Den Daikaduk, and continue our plays from there. He's playing what we do not want to see, so we're just gonna throw down a Maxi here and see how much he goes. Because if he wants to do anything funny, then let him try. Maxi is a very fair and balanced card. See? Tri-Brigade, there we go. And we do not want to draw a Lockbird ourselves. So he can special summon if he wants to. We can negate it with Crystal Wing. If he dumps a Nerval into grave or tries to activate the Fractal in hand. We will Ash Blossom this first and keep our Crystal Wing for our own safety. If he gets any, I don't know, big Link monster out that banishes our entire field or graveyard. Just keep the Crystal Wing as a last resort, because it's important. See? Exactly for this. You will link it away into Almirage, which gives us a Wind Channeler. And he gives up because Kit doesn't go to the graveyard, he has nothing to play with, he's under Max C, he's about to get Drone Lockbirded if needed, we have a monster negate on field, and the enemy is done. He has given up. By the way, Tri-Brigade is supposed to be a tier 1 deck right now, so yeah, this is what our deck does. We essentially spit in their faces and tell them to go spend some more money on Eldritch. Because the only thing that really kills this deck is skill drain and a massive board wipe, like Lightning Storm or Raigeki. But that also doesn't happen all too often, so you're good to go in that case. And you saw we had 3 interruptions in hand, which means, what the hell is he supposed to do? Like, come on. How does he live? How will he play? So yeah, we are gonna get our 2 upgrade thingies from here and head back to the deck, and I'll tell you some more lines to go into. This is the boring point of the video. I hope I made it interesting until now. Please leave a comment down below what you think is boring, and I will try to fix that. So, window and channel that we drew earlier. We could have discarded the Droll Lockbird to get us to a Marble Machine, which is the second best normal summon in the game, because on normal summon, it searches anything. But beware, you can't special summon anything for the rest of the turn except winds. So no Halqifibrax, because Halqifibrax is water, and if it would be wind, it would be already banned. So yeah, this is the list. Feel free to copy, and let me know down below how it goes for you. Are you going to get a 16-game win streak too? Or will you just, well, go on a 10-game win streak because you've matched up against somebody who doesn't let you go first? On going second at this point, we have Malicious Magnet. Usually not played in the real tournament version of this deck. It's a bit of a gimmicky card, but it works very well. If our opponent is playing a normal summon-based deck, let's just say he's playing Blue Eyes White Dragon, usually when they summon up Blue Eyes and make the big monsters and everything, usually they have like level 8s on the field, like Twin Burst Dragon is I think a level 8. No, it's level 10. That we can obviously can play, but if Baron the Fleur would be in here, I would replace it through the Hulky Firebreaks. So if they have a level 9 on the field, we can just go into Baron and essentially clean up from there into our essentially best negate. Also, we can make Crystal Wing in under 5 summons, so we're also safe from Nibiru. Because Crystal Wing can negate Nibiru, and if it destroys it, it gets its attack. Same with Clearing Fast Dragon, by the way. So, why is this deck good? This is my personal opinion, I think. It's extremely consistent, we can get everything out we need. Rubber Band Shooter is the MVP of the deck, definitely, to get us to any card we need. We have 2 Monster Reborns in Monster Reborn and Speed Recovery, with Speed Recovery being able to banish itself and get a card back into our hand. Mainly Terratop, because we can special summon it out if we control no monsters. So even if he wipes our field, we can just go into High Speedroid Kite Drake, do the same to him, or negate any other effects he has. If we then bring out the Tuner again, because I think this is turn 3, we can special summon out Hagoita again, and make a Hammer the Conquering Bow to swing for game if we haven't banished it off anything. This deck is extremely consistent in what it tries to do. Builds up very sizable boards, and essentially only loses to field wipes. Imperial Order is banned. If it wasn't, put it in here. You have nothing to lose. So yeah, thank you for watching. I would appreciate a sub to the 2 people that subbed on my last video. I am extremely grateful. Also to see a video make over 10 views. Yeah, I'm humble beyond belief. So thank you everybody for watching. Here's my IRL Igniskidd deck that I'm playing in my local tournament too. It's the same as the last video, but here in MasterDuel format. I obviously don't have all the cards yet, like Nibiru, because most of them are ultra rares. It's really expensive, so you can replace Nibiru with other things and play around with it. And yeah, have fun in MasterDuel. Add me as a friend, or follow me. Here's the ID. If you ever want to throw down some games or test some decks, just, yeah, when I'm around, go into TJ's Anime's rooms and I'll be there to face you. Loud and proud with my Speedroid deck. So everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great day.